This is Pastor Freddie Haynes, FWBC News, reporting live from the very site of a place where God is using us to make a difference. God is opening so many wonderful doors. Why? Because we've been saved to serve. Check this. It ain't just about you. It's about what God is doing through you. And you better know that because of your generosity, God is doing big things right here on this site. God is already doing big things to witness the transformation from what was to what is. It has everything to do with the fact that you are saved to serve. Thank you so much. But guess what? It doesn't even stop right here. We've been doing so much. We continue to do so much. And I am so pleased to bring to your awareness right now our Minister of Justice, Danielle Ayers. Danielle, come here. Talk to us right quick. Danielle Ayers has just done so many wonderful things. You know her from her activism in the community, making a difference. But Danielle, you didn't even just stop here in Dallas, Texas. You've gone all the way to Haiti. Please tell us, what did it mean for you to go to Haiti in the wake of the tragic earthquake?
It meant a lot to me to go to Haiti because it allowed me to do two things. Number one, it allowed me to further my passion and my calling that I feel God was calling me to extend my testimony to those beyond the borders of the United States, because their struggle is our struggle. So I felt connected without even going there, and going there really changed my life, just to see that there are people who live in dire poverty and that we have the resources and the ability to use what God has given us to bless them and be a blessing to them.
Dire poverty, what did that look like?
Oh, wow. It looked like eating, drinking, and bathing in the same water. It was not having fresh water. It's seeing mothers who were crying because their children were hungry and there was no access to any type of food or nutrition for the children. So it looked a number of ways, living literally under the stars and just, not wall-to-wall carpet, wall-to-wall dirt, and brushing your teeth in the outside and just, really unhealthy conditions.
Did we make a difference?
We made a big difference. We continue to hear from the people in Haiti that we work with at Grace International. We support some of the children who are at the orphanage, and we saw the smiles on the children's faces when we left simple things like a soccer ball. It changed their life just to have something to do, some activity. So I thought we made a difference. I know we're continuing to make a difference, and we're excited about what we're going to do in 2013.
Okay, good. Give me just one more thing in terms of the water. Were we able to do anything that made a difference with the water?
Absolutely. We were able to support some wells in Haiti, and of course water is a big problem there, and fresh water allows them to have clean water so they can bathe and they don't get sick from all of the diseases that you find in the water there in Haiti. So we built wells, and so to this day people are still benefiting from what we've done in Haiti in terms of giving money for water.
Wow, there you have it. Danielle Ayers, Minister of Justice. Phenomenal woman, making a difference, saved to serve. I got one more for you, though. Besides Danielle Ayers, I have Pastor Henry Batson, the Batman himself. Come here, Batman. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. He, of course, does so much amazing work with our young people, with our college students. And so as our pastor to the youth and collegiate ministry, Pastor Henry Batson, talk to us about what went down in New Orleans. We all know about Hurricane Katrina, but guess what? After Hurricane Katrina, Friendship West was in NOLA. We were down there being saints. Thought I would drop that on you New Orleans Saints fans, okay? Cowboys went to become saints. Did you get that? But serious business. Talk to us, man, about, when you went there, what did it mean for you personally to go and take you?
Personally, it meant everything. One of the things that happened was 50 to 60% of our summer camp, including our youth ministry, inherited a lot of the students and families that were displaced and misplaced by Katrina. So to hear their stories and to hear their testimonies, one of our young men saw his father die right in front of his face. Wow. Drowned right in front of his face. So those kind of stories just tugged on my heart in such a way that I could not sit by and do nothing while knowing that they had gone through so much, and I had to be a part of doing something to make a difference in New Orleans.
Making a difference, that's what it's about. So tell me, how do you know we made a difference?
Well, we went there for 3 years, and for 3 years, the families that were impacted, the students were impacted, their testimony, even parents of students who went came back and said, I don't know what happened in New Orleans, but my child is different. And so, but more than that, those students, those families, to see I still keep in contact with a lot of the pastors and that we worked with down there, and they continue to say, please continue to come back. One, because what was amazing is they hadn't seen enough black faces, and so it was just a blessing to them personally to see people working that looked like them. But then we also worked so hard, and even their own compliment was, no other group that has come has done as much work as this group has in this short period of time. So we did a lot of work. We worked really hard, and I am so grateful that our students were exposed and got an opportunity to see both devastation, but then what happens when we come together on one accord, put our hearts and our minds together, and we were able to make a difference in those communities.
Wow, saved to serve. If you want your life to count for something, wait, hold on 1 second. Yes. I understand we have Tyra Clemens. She gives leadership to our social service ministry. Tyra has worked so hard in so many areas, but especially with our annual Thanksgiving feeding and what we do during the holidays for those who do not have. Tyra, talk to us about the difference we've made and what it means to you to be a part of our Thanksgiving feeding.
Well, Pastor Haynes, our outreach community has been phenomenal. They've made a world of difference with the Thanksgiving feeding, going beyond the Friendship West walls, literally impacting lives spiritually and physically, feeding the least of these, and mainly just giving hope to those who are hopeless by feeding them one family at a time. Even witnessing and saving souls. Now that's what I call making a difference. This outreach effort, it doesn't stop here. We serve the least of these all year long. We look forward to you supporting us, volunteering for our Thanksgiving Feeding 2012 on November the 22nd. Back to you, Pastor Haynes.
There you have it. Saved to serve. When God blessed you, the blessing was not to stop at you, but to get through you, to be a blessing to someone else. And isn't it a beautiful thing to be a part of a church family that takes seriously what Jesus said when he said, I've been anointed to preach good news to poor people, set at liberty those who are bruised, set the captives free, open the eyes of those who are blind, and proclaim the year of economic justice. Jesus said, you want to get into heaven? Check this. You better have some poor folk on your reference on your resume as a reference, because I was hungry, did you feed me? Thirsty, did you give me something to drink? In prison, did you come see about me? Lord, when? Inasmuch as you did it to the least of these, you're also doing it unto me. Y'all, we've been saved to serve. So let's keep on doing that thing. I want to say thank you so very much to Danielle Ayers, Dynamic Danielle. I want to thank so much the brilliant Batman himself, Henry Batson, and of course, tremendous Tyra Clemens. I'm reporting live from where we're making it happen. Friendship West Baptist Church, FWBC News. That's what's happening at the West. And you know this, man.